Hello YouTube, it's I, the amazing Kitty Asotis with a video, and today I'm going to be talking about what source port of Quake 2 do I use, or source ports of Quake 2 do I use. Without further ado, let's first talk about about the different source ports. We have Yamagi, at least the 3 ports. I'm going to talk about at least 3 ports. Yamagi, came Quake 2, and Quake 2 XP. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to go to our folder that contains Quake 2. Now, if you happen to have a disk copy, you can do that by just right clicking on the shortcut for the game, and you'll know where to find that. But since we have the Steam versions and not even the GOG releases, we're gonna go here. This is where we're gonna go. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show off Yamagi Quake 2. So that will be the first thing I show off. So let's call this. In fact, we'll actually create it in this folder, because this will just be Quake 2. And we'll prime that. The first thing we'll need to do is to copy all this into that folder. Then we'll need to copy all this in there. Yeah, I'm gonna unpin that. And then we're going to go to this folder, and we're going to copy that new folder, because we're going to here, call it music. There you go. Now I'm going to go to my sound, and I'm going to enable my headphones. So there we go. Check to see if my recording is recording. Default. Good. It'll just switch over automatically. And so I'm going to load the game. what you're going to want to do before you load the game is run this. And this will install OpenAL. It's a very good thing to install that anyway, even if it is included with this. It's a good idea. We can do like different versions of OpenGL. Let's try 3.2, and we can do that. We can do 1080p. And the reason why I want to do Yamagi Quake 2 first is because that one is a good example of like a modern source port. It takes advantage of modern conveniences.
Access the white sector 132.
Let's see what other settings there are. .ogg shuffle. So it has OGG music. And you even get like gamepad support. So I thought it would be a good idea to show off the source port. Just because this is a nice upgrade from what we get in the base game.
The head of SETI will give a full press conference today in the wake of the verified and authentic non-terrestrial transmission coming from just beyond the astral belt of the solar system.
Contact with the colony on Mars will be re-established and have nothing to do with the impending arrival of the mysterious aliens.
The McCulloch space station has just been destroyed.
Casualties from the
Paris, Peking, this may indicate
Reykjavik, and Tokyo. And the list of recent devastated cities. It's after the recall from what was once known as
Indicating a conflicting farewell speech as these brave soldiers took the fight to the Strogues' home planet. We, the rest of humanity, wish them luck and Godspeed as well.
Mother Goose, this is Red Leader Alpha Charlie 417.
Gotcha on the scope, Red Leader. See that big bad dust ball up ahead?
Target is acquired. Heading towards nav point, X-ray Lima 7.
There's no activity on the surface. GZ still looks clean. ECM.
Let's check confirmed.
Alright, Bitterman, you are in the green and ready to go.
Shit, what was that? Command, I got a problem here. Some cowboy clipped me on the way in, and pressure is 50% and dropping.
Copy, Bitterman. Your stats are nominal, but proceed to designated target LZ. We'll see what we can... Holy shit! Bitterman! Bitterman! What the hell's going on? We just lost a third of the platoon just as they cleared Sector 9 X-ray. We got a visual on the AA discharge.
Negative, Command. I'm approaching 9er X-ray right now, and there's no heat from the ground. They're coming at me from all angles! Across the board around 10 seconds ago.
Damn it! They've got a low freak EMP down there. Getting clipped just saved your ass, Marine. I just lost all readings from the rest of the platoon. Try and get to the primary LZ and rendezvous with any other squad leaders you can find.
Shit! Just overshot LZ, Command. Command, you copy? Hives, this thing is a brick! I have no flight control! Repeat, no flight control! I'm south of LZ nearing the southern structure! Ready for crash landing! Coming up! Copy! Command! I have no flight control!
Established communications. Priority out.
And you can see the particle effects are like just like the original game. Nothing really nothing too special. So that is the first source port that I wanted to show off. And you can actually play multiplayer on like stock Quake 2 servers with this source port. And like this one, the next one that we're going to talk about is one that it just felt like, well, you can't do a Quake 2 video without talking about Nightmares Quake 2. Or Came Quake 2. This is a good source port. Seeing as this port so we'll do like we did last time. In fact, I'm going to switch my mouse to 800 DPI, which... And I actually had to reinstall Windows, so... You know... So, just having to do that. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, because I'm going to just already do this folder. Or, wait a minute, we can do that folder. We can do that folder when we add the music in. So that way we don't have to do all of it, and it'll be perfect. So we'll create the folder for the next source port. That's a good source port, by the way. So we'll just do that one, so that way we don't have to do it when we get around to that. So which one to use? Why not copy the 32-bit and 64-bit lines? Now, these are the nightly builds of KM Quake 2. So you'll see that we have a 64-bit and a 32-bit executable. So we're going to copy these in here. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy these to Rogue. And Zatrix. And we're going to go, I'm going to go to the DOSBox Deathmatch Club, which I will link to in the description as well, where you can go to participate. You can join in our live streams on Fridays. Fridays are freeform Friday, where we play, where depending upon the choices, you get to play like either Windows or DOS games. And on Saturdays we play DOS games. So I will make sure to link to the DOSBox Deathmatch Club, run by my friend OpenRift. But we're gonna grab that server. I'm gonna grab that server link because I want to basically show you how this stuff works. Now, the server, the way, and I've already got it all set up, but you can actually set the graphics up also with that. But it's not as high tech as the other port. Or is it? Actually, it is. Light maps if available. So we can choose different settings that hardware warp. We should enable that. Yep, I like that. Particle overdraw. Now I don't know how that's gonna look. So we got more settings here. So the settings that I've enabled there. So we have screen, your controls, and of course this doesn't support gamepads like Yamagi Quake 2 does, which is one advantage of Yamagi Quake 2. But this one is better because of the way the server browser works. With this one, I prefer this one over Yamagi, and I've already got my mouse stuff set up. We can customize just do that. Effects, old style explosions, unique plasma explode. But you can basically choose a crosshair from here. How about a dot? And we can choose different settings. Interface. You can customize the interface as well. So let's start the game.
Indicate possible camouflage access in wet sector 432.
That looks ugly. Let's see what happens when we
EOD confirms bridge is down. Last recon data indicates access through sewers.
you notice real And there are also little effects on their models and whatnot. So what I wanted to do is to show off the multiplayer. Now I'm going to change my Rihanna. I might as well change that. Cable DSL. Join network. I've already got a server in here. And so the way you add a server, you go here and you put your IP in. I would say just press enter. And it should save. And then you press escape. And we can choose between stock Quake 2, which most people are just going to be using stock Quake 2, and KM Quake 2, which I like KM Quake 2. But most people use stock. mean, this source port used to be the way I played the single player and as well as multiplayer. Let's join a server. And you can see that the gun has particle effect. So let's go through the settings a little. That's kind of cool. We can turn the two. Let's turn down to 2. Light blue. See, that looks much better. So, the BFG effect are probably pretty cool. Hey, this source port. And you can see the dithering on the model. I mean, that's kind of a Quake. It's kind of a Tech 2 engine thing. Has these nice effects. The Hyper Blaster must be in this level or map. I mean, it's not really a level. So, I've kind of shown you what I use for multiplayer. Now I'll show you what I use for single player. You know, I either use this. I either use this or Yamagi Quake. So, but now I'm going to show you Quake 2 XP, and this is the one, really the one that we installed OpenAL for. This one has audio effects for it. So let's copy over this, which will add a bunch of different models, bunch of additions to the game. Like, the music is already in here, so we don't even need to have the music in here. It's already in here. It's already in here, so you can just delete the music and copy this over. And you know what? I'm actually going to copy these over to my id software folder that I created. So before we load Quake 2 XP, let's just copy them over to that folder. Load. They've added some CRT filter garbage, which I don't like. So we're going to go into options, and you can select different. And that is what enables our audio, like spatial audio stuff. And this too supports a gamepad. It's actually default. Like dot. So we customize our controls just like in the other ones. So I'm glad that this guy does both mouse wheel down and up. But I don't really like what his jump and crouch are. Here's some of the settings. Motion blur. Turn those off. Actually, no. Turn that off. Definitely turn that off. Anisotropic filtering. Texture compression. Yes. See, this is the only important that supports texture compression. Post-processing. So we can actually make the game look weird. But we're not going to do that. We'll just leave that the way it is. And this one, you can't do Quake 2 servers for the original.
Press conference today in the wake of the verified and authentic non-terrestrial transmission coming from just beyond the asteroid belt in our solar system.
Contact with the colonies on Mars will be re-established and have nothing to do with the impending arrival of the mysterious aliens.
The McCulloch space station has just been destroyed.
Casualties from the bomb now remains Paris, Peking,
This may indicate
Reykjavik, and Tokyo
Black
head the list of recent devastated cities. This after the recall from what was once known as
uplifting farewell speech as these brave soldiers took the fight to the Strogs' home planet. We, the rest of humanity, wish them luck and Godspeed as well.
Mother Goose, this is Red Leader Alpha Charlie 417.
Got you on the scope, Red Leader. See that big bad dust ball up ahead?
Mother Goose. Target is acquired. Heading towards that point, X-ray Lima 7. Established communications. Reporting 100% sidetrack.
As you can see, this one has visual effects, just like Cave Quake 2 does. Ow! I get mad. I'm getting it, man. But you can hear that the audio effects are just much better. I don't think we took a look at the water effects. Well, I actually might load. I might load Cave Quake 2 just to compare. Wait, the original Quake 2 water effect is different from the way they look at the. I love the fact that flies will start appearing. Like in the original game, that's basically what happens. Is that I just love that effect from the original game, from the original port. You know, from the original like release of Quake 2. Whereas with these source ports, not one, but also with these source ports retain them. Really nice little detail that it added into the game. They made them. And this is much nicer looking than Quake 2. But I wanted to actually show off the differences between the water effects and that in KM Quake 2. So this is local KM Quake 2 Wing server is still on. So just load the game up. We'll load the game up.
Establish communications. Priority out.
Yeah, this one I want to show off more. Audio is a little loud. Set the audio highest, which is, I believe, as you know, I didn't show that off when I didn't show that off when I showed off the game, so why not? And I hope you enjoyed this video of me talking about what source ports that I use for Quake 2. That's about all. Peace out.